let's talk about the Gary Numan gig. By the way, I've got a Jag Lives pen. I ordered 3 of these, and I gave one to my mate Bob, and I think I gave one to Bro. So I've got one Jag Lives. I'm not too keen on the font. I think I forgot to select font, so they just use a kind of a crap one. Anyway, I'm going to get some more of these, so give away some Jag Lives pens. What was I talking about? The Gary Numan gig last night, man. Oh my God, it was awesome. The first band that came on, well, I'll start at the beginning. We're in the queue, the VIP O2 queue. So we got in first. So George and all his cronies, they got in first, and they got a space at the very front where the barriers are. And so I just sort of sauntered in, and there was a space for me, so I got in. I must say, everybody was so friendly, man. All the dudes that were there were just super friendly, brilliant stuff. So I was at the barrier. However, a woman came in behind me, and she was like, "Oh, I normally get down the front. Do you think?" I said, "Yeah, look at you, just in you go." So, "Oh, thank you so much." So I let her in. So I was kind of like one back, but it was awesome, man. And I was kind of leaning on George a bit. Anyway, so the first band came on, and they were okay. They were called Divine Shade. They were very noisy on the snare, man. Jesus. So they finished after about 20 minutes, so that was good. And then on he came, the man, Gary Numan came on. And just as soon as it started, man, I just stood there. And then, you start doing all the things with the arms and everything, and everybody's doing it and shouting, and everybody's shouting, "Numan, Numan!" And it was just, I mean, every song he played was just spot on, man. He played 19 songs, and every song was just spot on. Everything was brilliant. The guitarist, Steve Harris, he used to play with The Prodigy, seemingly, and a couple other bands as well. But he was funny. He's a big, intimidating, bald guy with the makeup on, and the bass player, oh, fantastic. So at one point, I thought I'd actually gone deaf. The noise was so much that I thought I'd gone deaf. And then my heart started going like this. I thought my heart had come out of my chest, and my legs buckled up, and I was like, "Oh, hold on." And I was hopeless. I was a mess. I was a wreck. I melted, man. But it was just so good. And then every song, as I said, was just fantastic. The light show was incredible. There's these screens at the back that had all these close-ups of like the cells, these sort of mutating things, and water and ice. Oh, it's just fantastic. Fire and volcanoes, everything. And it all fitted with the music and the songs. Fantastic. The sound level wasn't too bad. It was actually okay. It was very, very loud, obviously, but because I'm not used to being at gigs, I must have been like a right Numan newbie, shall we say. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. Not a problem there. 10 out of 10. Bang on. It was fantastic. What a day. The whole day was just brilliant, man. George and Lisa drove me through. Fantastic companions, I must say, man. We had a great laugh. And stood in the queue for a few hours. That was the only bit I wasn't too keen on, was standing in the queue for like 3 hours, man. Goodness me. But other people came along, and there was about 6 or 7 of us standing on a yap. So I was telling them about Spiz, so I got the cards out and the badges. And anyway, so I did a bit of PR for Spiz, and it's just great fun, man. Brilliant. And all these people that come to the gig, they follow him all over the place. One woman was there, and she follows him all over the place on her own, and she goes into hotels, stays in hotels. So dedicated. And when we got into the gig, there was no jostling for position, there was no shoving or anything like that. Everybody's like my age, they were really old. These dudes were getting out of taxis, and they were coming out with walking sticks. Oh, what's happened here? They were coming out with walking sticks and long grey hair and everything. I was like, oh my goodness me. It was so good. And I had the 3 stripes. Lisa put 3 stripes, the Savage, the Intruder stripes on my head. And I was just, thinking back now, it was just such a great gig, man. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. And George and Lisa, I can't thank them enough for taking me through, man. It was like when George said, "Do you want to?" We were talking about Gary Numan one day, and it was like, "Yeah, I've got to get some tickets for me." I thought, "Oh, that's miles away, man." Oh, yeah, okay. And just all of a sudden, I was there. And as I said, Gary Numan has been a hero of mine since 1975, or whenever he first came out. I had his early singles, all his old punky stuff, OD Receiver, Blue Eyes, Bombers, all those sort of dun 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 dun, before he had the synthesizers. And the noise, it was just incredible, man. The synth sounds he's got, oh my God. Anyway, so, well done, Gary. And for a 64-year-old man, it inspires. I just feel like I want to go up there and just do some music now and make something. I don't just want to play my keyboard, and I want to be like Gary Numan. My new stuff I'm going to do some more songs, obviously. They're obviously going to be Numan inspired, shall we say. So, yeah. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Great day out. And I'll definitely go and see him again at some point. Down in the park park where the Magmen meet. The machines are playing kill by numbers. Down in the park with a friend called Five. We're not lovers, we are not romantics. We are here to serve you. A different face, but the words never change. Come to Zom's a place to eat, like it was built in one day. You can watch the humans trying to run. Oh look, there's a rain machine. I'll go outside and look the other way. Here in my car, I can only receive love from my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive where the image breaks down. It keeps the table for days in cars.